Yo, what's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at the Vegas Golden Knights. As the Island of Misfits back in 2018. These guys have kind of rounded into form. It's been a little bit of a weird progression for the Vegas Golden Knights. My preseason predictions for this team were not very high, but they've kind of proven people wrong, including myself. And when you look at what the Vegas Golden Knights have done so far this season, it was kind of highlighted by a couple of big things this past week. Vegas Golden Knights are just finding ways to win. Now we're going to start off with some of the key stats to the Vegas Golden Knights' success so far. So obviously through their first 15 games of the season, they have won 13 of their 15 games so far. They are 13-2-0 on the season. That puts them with 26 points in the NHL standings, which leads the entire National Hockey League. Their goals for this season, they're scoring around 3.80 goals for this season. That is third best in the National Hockey League. And their goals against is also in the top 10 as well, as they are ranked 8th in the entire National Hockey League with a 2.27 goals against average this season. You stack that up with the special teams, which is a little bit more of the weakness to this Vegas Golden Knights. If you can find any critique to this team, it would be their power play, which is eclipsing a little under 24%, 23.9%. That is 12th in the league, which isn't terrible, but not bad. And then their penalty kill, which is probably their weakest point so far this season, eclipsing 74% and 26th in the National Hockey League. So the Vegas Golden Knights are finding success even through adversity. You guys obviously know how things kind of went to start this season, as they were going to start the year without not only their starting goaltender, but their backup goaltenders. And we're at the point now where during the summer, the Golden Knights actually brought in another goaltender to be the backup. Now, what we have right now in Vegas, so Laurent Brossoit and Robin Lehner are out injured on the injured reserve. We likely won't see Leonard this season, and we'll probably see a little bit of Brossoit as the season kind of moves along. So that means now they're going into Henderson's starting goaltending situation, because that's basically the depth chart now. And where they're at, Logan Thompson was the starter on the first game of the season, and Adin Hill. So those are your two guys in the NHL for the Vegas Golden Knights in between the pipes. And the Golden Knights, again, that was a lot of adversity going into the year. You know, this is a team that missed the playoffs last year. They lost a lot of gas. They fired Pete DeBoer. And there was some questions about, would Bruce Cassidy be a fit? And that changes by the day. I think if they go and lose the next 5 games, everyone's going to say Bruce Cassidy isn't a good fit for the Golden Knights. I can tell you right now those articles would be out there. But right now, when the team's riding high, everyone's saying how good the Golden Knights are and what a great fit Cassidy is. And I think that change of voice behind the bench really is something you can't underestimate. And I think that's kind of what we've seen for the Golden Knights here. They're playing great in all facets of the game. You look at some other kind of interesting things. When you watch the games, they pass the eye test, right? They look like they're playing the games. They're playing well in those games. So they're passing the eye test. They're also playing well defensively, which is critical, right? Obviously, that helps with their goals against average this season. Because you look at the shots that do go to Adin Hill, or even Logan Thompson for that matter, the quality chances are extraordinarily low. So Vegas, playing a lot like the Islanders have done in the past under Barry Trotz, in the sense that they will make you take shots from the top of the circle or in between the dots, where you're outside of the house, which is the main, that area right in front of the net. They call it the house. And there's not a lot of high opportunity scoring chances against the Golden Knights each game. So they're just playing a great structure. Their defense is just playing well. They're scoring a lot of goals, and that's what we're going to get to next. Jack Eichel leading the way in points. Chandler Stevenson second on the team in points this year. He was a great addition from the Washington Capitals, and that's why I'm wearing my Hershey Bears hat today, because it's a little bit of a nod to Chandler Stevenson's past, where he was with the Hershey Bears for a couple of years. So obviously, huge congratulations to him. But Jack Eichel scoring a hat trick against the Buffalo Sabres. I mean, that Talk about a big moment. He seized the moment. It's one of those things where I do kind of genuinely enjoy when you see the kind of the villain coming into the away stadium and scoring goals. It's kind of fun. Maybe not for John Tavares, but pretty much anybody else. It is kind of funny to watch. So, with that said, the Golden Knights start the season off really well. This is a team that's had a lot of injuries as the season goes along. You worry about Mark Stone. Is he going to go down, and have an injury again? Is Jack Eichel going to get injured again? I don't think so, but again, you never know with big injuries like that. Jack Eichel has looked like he did before the injury. He has looked so good, and it seems like he has really kind of turned things around. I remember that game. It was the Buffalo Sabres went to the Coliseum, or NYCB Live, to play the Islanders, and one of the Islanders hit him from behind, and it almost seemed like he took a stick behind the net right into his neck area, and that's when he had the injury issues that he had, and never played the same after that. So it sounds like he's back to health. Really great to see Eichel healthy, playing well, getting a hat trick against the Sabres. You knew he was going to be ready for that game. They kept passing him the puck, and not only that, he also leads the Knights in goals. So I'm really excited for this team. I think there's a lot to be excited about if you're a Golden Knights fan. And we'll see how things play out. They lead the division by like 7 or 8 points. They're ahead of the LA Kings. So things look pretty good for the Golden Knights here early on. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not already, make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much as always, and I'll see you again next time. Go Knights.